Hi everyone. I just want to thank Nandan Nilekani. I was watching one of his videos. I think he was giving an interview to Mohandas Pai. And he said a brilliantly insightful thing. I mean, those three words that I'm about to tell you, they're so powerful and it's so simple to understand. And it has helped me in letting go of my hesitation, of speaking in front of camera. This requires a different muscle, a muscle I didn't have, and I'm pushing myself to create these things because, in simple three words, what he said changed my perspective about sharing our knowledge or content or anything on that line. Those three words were Mindshare before Marketshare. Let it sink in. Let's double click this thing. What he's essentially trying to say is you have to be in and around your customer's selection pool or consideration pool before the customer would consider you for any service or product or anything. It's obvious. You have to put enough effort to be in the mind of the relevant customer whenever he or she is ready to make the purchase. So Mindshare will lead to market share in the long run. Of course, given that your product is decent and you have good quality history, you have people who are satisfied with your product or service, that is given. That once you have solved for attention and you have a sales process, this philosophy of Mindshare will help you get most of the clients, or at least will help you defeat your competitors, be ahead of them, because they might not be doing it. So now I know how Nandan sir was able to make so or contribute so much in the history of country. I mean, you have to realize what this guy has done. I'm just saying this off the head. FASTag, GST system is designed by him. UPI, I think he had a pivotal role in making that thing into reality. Aadhaar. I mean, these are pivotal things that Indians, every Indian is using, is part of these systems. And he has some say in that. He has contributed. That one guy. So I was curious to understand, and I'm still learning from him. How did he do that? How does he have so much influence within like 15, 20 years? How could he do all these things? And it makes me understand him a little better, a little deeper. And you have to understand the type of people he had to deal with were bureaucrats, politicians, high-headed technology people. Like, they are tough guys to work with. I know it because my father was in the bureaucratic world, and I know how high-headed the system is. So convincing those people and then getting them to work on a single mission, it requires some superhuman skills. This is what I used to think. But when I understood the method he's using, it makes sense now. Because if you put it across in society, if you keep sharing your worldview, as and when that worldview becomes important, you will be important. This is what my understanding is. Here you could be a product, you could be a service, you could be a person of interest. Doesn't matter. if you keep sharing and slowly taking mind share of relevant people, over time you will get market share. This was brilliant. I mean, thank you, Nandan sir. I have never met you, but this, I think it's really impactful, and it is helping me break my hesitation. It is helping me come out of this mind frame and look at this thing as getting mind share. That's how you should think of this. No matter how uncomfortable it looks, no matter how uncomfortable it gets, because putting your thoughts across, putting your thoughts in front of people where they could judge you is scary. And even when he gives the interview, you can see that in his bodily language. He's not very comfortable, Nandan sir. But he does it because it is needed. And it looks like he's an introvert kind of a person, but he does it because it's part of the job. If you want to make this change, you have to start from this mind share, which is communicating with people and stakeholders and convincing them and getting them on board. And he does it really well. So thank you, Nandan sir. And this is again a tribute to you. Thank you very much for helping me break that barrier in my head and think of this thing as education, alignment, rather than pure just content creation. There's nothing harmful in content creation as well, but I wanted something meaningful and you gave me that meaning. Thank you.